lot of it because
MSG, what? Monosodium glutamate?
Right. It's just an amino acid that's in every cell in every person's body in the world.
You know, one thing I've noticed is if you work with this hot pepper very much, you shouldn't rub your eyes. You know, because
good advice,
it's
Jack.
really, you touch any part of your body that's sensitive after you've played with this pepper, and it's
your eyes,
serious situation.
This is swansai. This is swansai. This is a sour vegetable that's made with local green. They call it chingsai. It's a green vegetable that is from the mustard family. It's called Jessica brinsea is the name of the family, and this is probably Foliosa Bailey subspecies, but I'm not exactly sure. There's so many different varieties, and even among the local green vegetables, there's a lot of different varieties. This is a fermented vegetable. And then that is a dry, that's not so sour. It's dry and it's salt cured, whereas this is done in, this is done similar to like Korean kimchi a little bit. You will ferment it inside of a large vat with sour water and bacteria that are lactic acid bacteria. Now this is Brassica ginsea tatsoi, or it's called jiacai. This is jiacai. This is the subspecies is tatsoi. It's the same family as this, just a different subspecies.
Okay, cool.
What's the local name of this one? What is this? Okay, this is the different. Oh, that's it. They oh yeah. They use a toothpick. They use a toothpick to separate it out into the little thread.
Boy, you're getting quite a bit of business here. This sausage. Is your blood sausage, right? Is this unique to Guizhou?
No. They have it throughout China, but it's used in a unique way in one of Guizhou's most famous soups called changlong mian, and they will use this. They'll cut it up into pieces.
And it's literally blood coagulated
with salt, and then they boil it. It's actually coagulated. It's stirred with salt and coagulated. A little bit of water, a little bit of salt. The salt actually coagulates the proteins. Here it is. Here's one type of what they call green vegetable. It's from the mustard family, and it's Brassica ginsea. And its subspecies probably something like Foliosa Bailey or something like that. But this is one of them. There's hundreds of varieties of those things. Oh, and there's our favorite, Jack. Hey,
Saragan, right? No, I think I'd rather just kind of move on along. But there are other things to eat, as you can see. How to find the dog? Running around here. Isn't this huge? I don't know. Let's see if we can find some mushrooms. I definitely need mushrooms.
Yeah, mushrooms right here. But this is not a big variety.
Well, isn't this a pretty good variety?
Didn't see it.
Yeah. I buy mushrooms here quite often.
Very good. Yes, very good.
And I think they're all about the same price.
Like, except for this one. This one is expensive.
Oh,
these two are expensive. The rest of them are like between 80 cents to maybe $1.50 a pound.
Yeah, lanza. Yeah. Okay, do you know the names of these things?
These are just regular button mushrooms. These are a variety of oyster mushroom. Those are shiitake mushrooms. Those are oyster mushrooms. Those are shiitake mushrooms.
What's this?
These are enoki mushrooms. These are chicken leg mushrooms. Translated chicken leg mushrooms.
Chicken leg mushrooms.
Now this, I've had these before. I don't know what the name of it is. These are very expensive. These are really cool. Okay. These are white oyster mushrooms.
Now, do I have to be careful of these when I cook them, or are they all pretty safe?
No. It's illegal to sell mushrooms that are poisonous.
Oh, okay. Well, these look great over here, these big suckers.
The quality of mushrooms here is great, and the price is ridiculous. This thing, although all mushrooms are high in natural MSG, this thing is loaded with MSG.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's about right.
Sancho, 35
So
for
it's
a
about,
gin.
it's about $4 per pound for this. About $4. This is one of the more expensive
Well, I think
ones.
I probably have a gin.
A gin is 500 grams and a pound is 454 grams.
Yeah, so that's a gin, right? Gin. 一共多少钱？ Sure. 12. Well, that's about $1.50.
Yeah, that's
$1.50 of
That would
mushrooms.
be around $15–20
Oh, I think so, yeah.
easily.
Because I never pay less than $2 for a small box of mushrooms, so,
Little
of
tiny-
those
And
things,
some
yeah.
of the varieties are much more expensive. For instance, oyster mushrooms are much more. I don't even know if these are available in the U.S., but these would be much more.
What is that called? Anyway.
This is. Oh wait, I forgot. Oh, I forgot the name of that one. It's
Kind of
What's the name
cool
of it? I
looking.
forgot. I forgot the. 这个中文的名字是什么？
杏鲍菇。
哦，杏鲍菇 ，yes， 杏鲍菇
杏鲍菇
，yes， 杏鲍菇 ，yes， yes， yes， yes。
杏隐形的杏，鲍鱼的鲍。
杏仁的杏，
哎杏仁的杏
杏鲍菇 ，yeah， 杏鲍菇。Oh, okay.
Okay, well,
I knew that 杏鲍菇。
像鸡腿儿。
啊，鸡腿也是这个。
you know, I love the
sneeze.
vegetables here too, because these are pretty cheap. You know, the only thing that I've found extremely expensive is the shrimp and the potatoes. For some reason, potatoes seem to be a bit more expensive than.
Garlic is relatively expensive here.
Oh,
because
okay.
They're concerned about the quality. The mint and the cilantro is really cheap. Now, a lot of these vegetables, like these carrots here,
Yeah.
these are locally grown carrots, and a lot of the vegetables you'll find here are organic because a lot of them are grown by very small farms, and they do not use any pesticides, herbicides, fungicides, or anything. And these carrots are an example. So,
Yifei, this is chikwai. This is about $1 US.
and that is, yeah, that's cheap.
Yeah.
But you'll see that the quality of some of these greens is really good. It's very, very nice. But you'll see that these carrots, these are organic, and a lot of the vegetables here are organic because it is. But you'll notice here, for example, that's a bug hole right there. That's good. We want to see bug holes because that means that this is organic as well. Bugs have eaten through there, here, and here. That's what you want because there's no pesticides, no herbicides, no fungicides, nothing. So that's very, very healthy vegetable.
Okay, are these the same? Yeah.
Now here,
So these are the same.
yeah, you can look over here. This is important. Something that few people would realize that is grown in China. Fava beans, and actually fava beans are used to make a spicy sauce that is called doubanjiang, and this is one of the ingredients, fava beans. So their spicy sauce is here made with fava beans, with mushrooms, with quail. I've had spicy sauce made with quail, with chicken, with all kinds of meats, and it's actually a dipping sauce. Here's an example of very good quality garlic.
Sankwai.
Sweet
Sankwai. For all those peppers.
These are Thai bird chilies that are. These are much spicier than those. These are also very nice.
那啥，
Yeah.
天太贵了嘛。Bell peppers.
Okay, these are those would be bell peppers or sweet peppers.
These
Yeah,
were
because
the
they're not-
peppers that I just paid 3 kwai for.
3 块。
About 45 cents.
Yeah, I've still got plenty of those red peppers because I bought a bag about a month ago and I only use them one at a time. Okay, well, let's take a quick look at what else is available here.
This
Oh,
is chili
onion.
Thai guac.
Bamboo shoots.
Yes, that's
Same kind of onion vein.
this.
Are these the same kind?
This is just peeled. This has the skin. This has been
Oh,
peeled.
I see. So
Just a basic
I can just
purple onion.
I can use this for without peeling them at all, then, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Look for ones that are heavy for their size. Like this one isn't very heavy, so it's
Oh.
probably got more air
Soft
inside.
inside,
Yeah, a little
yeah.
bit soft inside. Whereas this one's pretty heavy.
Oh, so this is a good one.
This
huh?
one's also heavy inside. It's firm
Oh, I
and
like
heavy.
this. Now, does that black spot, does that mean anything? Or is
It's a bruise, and
So
the
it's-
intercellular and extracellular material came together to get some browning reaction.
so
by
it,
the
it,
enzymes.
it doesn't mean it's rotten
no,
inside,
no,
or
it's just,
so
it's
that's
just a bruise,
good.
yeah.
That's a good one. Okay. And they peel the potatoes for you too.
These are 这些土豆从威宁来吗？这是威宁的土豆吗？Weining is famous for two products, ham and potatoes. And the ham that they have there is extraordinarily good. It has a much longer history than prosciutto, but it's made the exact same way. Oh, here, this is fennel tops.
Fennel tops?
Fennel fronds. Yeah, these are fennel
What are
tops.
those?
It's from fennel seed. This is the leaf that has kind of a licorice type of a characteristic that's used for fish a lot of times in France.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I should probably pick up some potatoes. So is there anything I need to look at for a good potato, James?
Once it starts sprouting, that means that it is been stored too long. Another thing is you don't want to get one that is green. Green has a poison. It's green has a poison that's been exposed to too much light. It's called solanol or something like that.
Okay.
So you have to peel that.
Those look pretty good then. No, it's fine. Wu Kwai? Wu Kwai? Oh.
Jack, you want to see four different stages of garlic?
Oh yeah. Let's.
Or actually three.
The 4 stages of garlic.
The 3 stages of garlic. Here's one. That's the garlic bulb. Here is 2. This is called green garlic.
These are green garlic.
This is called green garlic. This is immature garlic bulb here. If you let this remain in the ground for longer, it will become that. And then the other part is here. These are called. The other part is here. This is another part. This is called garlic scrapes. After the green garlic matures more, the garlic scrapes will come up, and they are cut in order to allow the garlic bulb to mature. If you don't cut them, the garlic bulb won't mature.
They cook that like a regular green then?
Like a green, yeah. Sometimes it can be very, very garlic flavor, but it's really good.
Okay.
Sometimes the flavor can be very strong. It depends upon
Well, James, I've been curious about one thing over here. These things. You see these things everywhere. And what the heck are these things?
This is
quite
ginger.
Popular.
This is ginger that hasn't been
really?
washed. And then this is washed ginger that you're more familiar with in the US.
Okay.
This is ginger that hasn't been washed. Now there's also another variety called young ginger, which has a much lighter flavor. It's not quite as peppery.
洋姜没有，洋姜没有，谢谢。
Head on over for the meat. I might get a little bit of meat before we get out of here. You know, I think we might have scared the dogs away with all of these people. I haven't seen any dogs. Usually they got some dogs here. The dogs keep everything nice and clean on the floor. You know what I've wondered about? Why do we need so many different shops? Meat is meat, right? I mean,
actually, you'd be surprised. They buy from different farms, some of them being higher quality, depending upon the feed and the type of pig. The black-skinned pigs are usually far more flavorful than the typical pink or white-skinned pigs. So if you'll find that you can find a black-skinned pig, also a lot of the times you'll find organic pigs here too. Free-range organic pigs, they drink rainwater and they forage themselves. They're never fed anything and they're never kept in a barn either.
I see. I want the ground pork, so that would be. Well, there's too much variety here. I call it more June growers, and they usually give me what I want. But what are these different things?
Okay, here you've got. This is ground pork, but it's not ground, it's actually chopped. So it has a better texture when it's made into like jiaozi or any type of steamed product. This is 肉片 where it's cut and it's into like a small sheet. This is little julienne. Now these are made from the part of the pork that has less fat, and that's made from the more fatty part. That would be the liver.
Then there's pork liver there too.
And this is cut with your knife instead of ground up, so it has a really good texture.
So this is would this be what I'm calling a mo juzhou?
猪肉末。
Juzhou mo.
猪肉末,
They catch my meaning anyway.
yeah, okay.
Juzhou mo. Maybe I can. She seems pretty busy. Well, she's wrapping it up. Yep. Hey, 这个多少钱？
哎，冇人就不要再去弄弄弄的。
多少钱这个
15。
？15，要1斤。
1斤。
Prices are definitely up for New Year's. That should only be like 10, 9, 11.
I see.
But it's up everywhere.
Well, we're getting our value out of this place anyway, so.
Jake, you want to help you carry some stuff there?
Yeah.
I can take some tomatoes if you want to.
Well, I'm making change here, so.
Okay. Alright, just put it right here, put it all right there.
Okay, good, thank you. That's your good hand, right?
Yeah. Hey, there's some other interesting things over here that we can look at. Some hot pepper preparations that are really unique to this province.
Yeah. Okay, I can carry
some of it.
I think I'm done shopping, so I can.
Okay, let's take a look. And let's take a look at. Carry some of. Oh, you got it all?
Maybe not.
Okay, here. I think you're missing.
Okay. Yeah, you got the environmentally friendly way here.
Yeah,
Huh?
see how many bags you got.
Yeah, that always happens when I go shopping.
Plastic.
You know, I've been using the same bag for like a few months. Just one bag.
I wonder if this little guy behind me would want to carry this for a cup of pie, do you think?
I need to go home.
They've been following us around.
Well, I know, and
Wait. Hold here, you can put it in.
I think a kwai or two might go well. What do you think? Is that a fair deal?
I don't know. I've never hired one of these guys before. I don't know how much it's.
What do you think? For one of the little guys to carry this bag. You think?
I don't really ask them to do this, so I don't really know. I think usually people pay $2, $3, depending on how long the distance is.
Well, I think 2 yuan would be okay if they just hung close, right? And then when we leave, then we would carry it ourselves, right? What do you think?
Do you really need his help, or it's just for the filming?
Well, it might be for the filming.
Okay, I see.
And a 2 kwai for an actor is pretty cheap, I think.
I think he will be too glad to do it because this is not a lot of weight.
Well, I know 2 kwai is not. Okay, well, hey, if he doesn't charge us too much. Hey, 问一下。可能你帮我们这个。
Let me take pictures with him. I should take pictures.
Yeah, we are filming now, I think.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. No. Ta. 多少钱? How do we say half an hour? 15 minutes.
1刻钟。15分钟。
15 minutes?
Yeah, 15分钟。
15分钟。多少钱？一颗。
那这个15分钟之内要多少钱？20。哦天！天，你开什么样的？
这个很轻的。 哦，因为韩版。
给
Maybe.
你2000块钱好不好？1万块钱好不好？够不够
Oh, no, no, no.
？Oh my God!
Oh, what?
You can
It's before.
just give him an offer. Just offer to pay whatever amount of money you'd like. Just see whether he would agree to do that.
I think that's.
I guess he would agree to
Because
do that.
20 kwai would be a lot.
Oh, that's.
20 kwai would be too much, I think, right?
Oh, yes.
Just make a suggestion.
Hey, Liang kwai. How about? Rita? No, maybe he doesn't want to.
Yeah, he doesn't want to.
No. Huh?
He agreed.
What? Liang kwai, yeah.
We can give him bonus. We can feel very generous.
We can give him 2 now and he can stay with us.
Yeah, you can. Or later. Both. Either
Yeah.
works.
Okay.
Okay. Jack, we need to see a couple more things that are very important.
Okay.
不远，挺近的，
Yeah.
挺轻的。他主要是不想自己拿了，因为他还要做别的事。
Very important, unique, well, from what I've seen at least, unique to this province is Ciba La Jiao, and that is dry hot peppers that you soak in either cold or hot water in order to soften them up just a little bit, add a little bit of garlic, a little bit of ginger, and this is what you get. The reason this is so important is when you're making hot oil, it will not burn as quickly, and you can extract more flavor from the pepper than you can if you use dry hot pepper. Critical to local hot pepper preparations. Oh, by the way, pork skin, deep fried pork skin.
Oh, deep.
It's like
Okay, yeah.
chicharrones, but it's actually not deep fried. That one's made in small rocks, in very, very hot rocks.
可以裝石頭，
They do have deep fried
你
ones as
先
well.
備通整嘅，後尾把石頭全部俾大片片。
Well, what else do we have here? Yeah, I think we should check out the meats going this way, huh?
Also check out the plethora.
Oh, there's a lot of spices here.
Here's a number of different ground hot peppers, fine ground, and then this one's from Zhang. That's a little bit spicier, and then you should have some from Huaxi here, and that would be a bit more fragrant, not as spicy. This looks like the ones from Huaxi right there. And this is also from Huaxi. Here's from Huaxi, but this is Hula Jiao. This is Zhang, the Hula Jiao, which is the one that they kind of burn it.
Okay, well, we get into some grains over here, don't we? Those are
Pork snouts.
now are pork snouts considered popular food? Pork snouts, they seem to have a lot of them.
Well, the thing about the pork, the head of the pork is it has a high quality of gelatin in it, and you can use that to thicken up soups, or over there to make肉冻.
What's
That's it right there. It's basically just a gelatin and inside is pork skin. Or you can put meat in there, you can put vegetables in there. In Changchun, in the city in northeast China, I had it with vegetables inside. From one of them was
Let's keep moving.
stomach. Other parts of the stomach. This is the first stomach. There's the second one.
There's duck, right? We've got some duck here.
Ducks and chickens and
Tofu. This stuff behind me, what is this? This is where I buy peanuts, I think. I've always had raw peanuts.
also raw cashews here as well. Here you'll find a variety of different Chinese herbs, anywhere from dry sand ginger to bay leaves, and that one is star anise, and you'll have fennel seed here, and the rest of them I don't know the English names. I can tell you the Chinese names, but that isn't very useful. Oh, actually there's a white pepper, and then there's black pepper as well. That's baikou, and that is sha ren, and then that is shan la. Yeah. And here's the Szechuan peppercorns, yes.
Okay.
And that's dangshen. That's actually a root that has a little bit of natural sugars in it, and if you add that to soups, it will be add a bit of a sweet characteristic to it. Here's another beautiful product, absolutely amazing product called jueba, and it's made from fiddlehead root, and it is so chewy and so elastic. It's wonderful when you stir fry it with smoked Chinese pork.
What's a fiddlehead root?
Fiddlehead is it's a purple vegetable that's kind of rolled up on top and looks like a fiddlehead.
Okay.
And this is made, it's kind of like a variety of fern, and this is made from the root, and it's made in a city near Anshun, which is famous for the waterfall. It's called Zhenning, and I love this. Oh God, I love this. This is so wonderful. I went to the factory to learn how to make that. Wonderful, amazing product that I've only found here.
一斤花生多少钱？
我说你冻不到过，好吧？
哦，7块，7块。
你冻的都可以了。
是生的。
这是小的，这是大的。
哦，大的。
这个6还，这个7。
7块。
哎，这个6。
You want？
要7块。
一斤。
一斤。
要一斤7块。
对。
Are we running out of?
No.
Oh, okay, good. Oh, right on the money. Keep quiet. That is. Okay, I think we're adding some weight to this. I hope he doesn't mind. We're going to put this in here.
This is pork. This is pork from the tendon. This is the tendon, and this is deep fried. That's after it's deep fried. That's this is dry tendon.
This grows.
This is deep fried. No. This is pork tendon. Pork tendon. They dry it. This is also made with tofu. Right here. That's another tofu preparation.
Does this grow as it's fried?
Yeah. It puffs up. And this is millet. They use millet in a combination with la rou, with the smoked Chinese pork, in order to make something that Westerners would consider a dessert and Chinese just consider it a dish. It's called xiao mi la. Xiao mi za.
Oh, xiao mi za.
Xiao mi za. Yeah, xiao mi za. And it's a little bit it's chewy, and it's it's a little bit of brown sugar in it normally, and smoked pork, smoked Chinese pork.
Okay, well, great variety of food here as we go.
This is the smoked Chinese pork that usually comes, well, it can come from anywhere on the pig, actually. It can be from the belly, from the back leg, from the pork shoulder, and it is first salted for anywhere from a week to 10 days inside of a bag in order to get all the salt inside, and then it is smoked, and it can be smoked anywhere from a light color to a dark color. Here is some sausage that has also been smoked. This is probably numbing spicy mala de xiangchang, and here is, they consider this to be Cantonese style sausage, and it's a little bit sweet inside. It has a little bit of rock sugar in it, so it's a little bit sweet. It actually goes well with a lot of stir-fried dishes if you put a little bit in.
Okay, let's light it in the back here. Yeah.
挺近的，他们马上就出去了，就走菜场了，菜价街那边。
Come on, Chayo. Stand behind. Falling behind. Okay. Boy, this is a great variety here.
Ooh, well, this is something that I love.
What is this?
Okay, this is the flour of this cake. This is called jiu huang, and this is jiu cai. It's been not exposed to light. It's a Chinese chive, Chinese garlic chive, and this is one that has not been exposed to light, so it's milder in flavor. But this beauty right here is the flour that comes off of this after the plant gets to be a little bit larger, and it has a great texture and a wonderful flavor. That's a beautiful crispiness when it's stir fried. This is called jiu cai huang. Yeah, no, this is not. This is from the Chinese garlic chives. It's called the garlic chive scrape, or the garlic chive flour, or the Chinese chive flour.
Something I should buy, do you think?
It's beautiful when you stir fry it.
So I can mix it with potatoes and meat and stuff?
Yeah, and just stir fry. Yeah, you can do it with anything. It's wonderful.
So how much? 这个多少钱？这个25.
Wow.
That's
no wonder you like it
interesting
so
price.
much.
That's a very interesting price.
I think we should move along. Yeah,
that's
it might get expensive here. Yeah.
This is something similar to kohlrabi that they use to make fermented vegetables as well.
Okay.
You call this mallow?
This looks almost like home. Okay, this is the rice.
Right.
This is the rice section of the store.
And there are numerous different kinds of rice in China, but unlike in the U.S., where they will grade them by how much starch they have or how long they are, short grain, long grain, medium grain. Here they'll usually name them by what place they come from.
Oh, okay.
So you can get short grain rice from the northern part of China, from the southern part. They'll usually say it's from a certain area. And you'll see there's glutinous rice there, here's short grain rice, and here's long grain rice. But something very important is, in most metropolitan areas, if you go into a Chinese restaurant, they don't serve you rice with your meal. If you go into a very small restaurant that serves like home-style food, they'll normally give you rice with your meal. But if you're in a larger city and you go to a reasonably priced restaurant, you almost never get rice unless you want to ask for it and pay extra. Whereas in the U.S., every Chinese restaurant gives you rice with every dish. But here, it's not commonly done. I remember living in Shanghai for over 6 years. I think I was given rice maybe at one restaurant one time without asking for it. Once out of however many thousands of restaurants I went to there. So
okay, cool. Well, I think our man is getting a little tired here. I better settle up with him, huh? Get our guy, huh? Get you in. Bye-bye.
He asked me twice how far it is from here to your place.
Oh, so he knew. He thought he was going to have to carry it. Yeah.
Oh, there's a lot of rice right there. If you want to
Okay.
different from the U.S. where you get
James,
rice
I'm
with almost
glad you
everything.
stopped here because I just remembered I am out of that canned lajao. So I saw
okay.
a bottle of that over there. I think
And look at these beauties. This is made from sweet potato starch. Here's more tofu things. This is called Fugu. I love this great texture from tofu skin. These are made also from sweet potato starch. And this is from it's a arrowroot. It's a type of arrowroot starch. This is made from. This is crazy chewy. I love this. Had that in Zhonyi in a hot pot that was chicken with soy milk hot pot.
James, I've got a problem over here.
I didn't know you could get that in I need to buy one of those.
Good. Get it?
This looks like it's different. It's hard to tell what you're buying here.
I know what you want. You want the one with the oil inside.
Yeah, right.
That has maybe a couple of peanuts every now and then.
Right.
Yeah, that's the one you want. That's not that.
That's not it.
No, but it's the same. It's the same lady in front. It's the same factory that makes it.
Right. I go by the pictures.
Yeah. You go by the picture. Yeah, but I know what you want, and that's not.
Maybe we'll see that on the way out of here.
Yeah, we probably will.
Okay.
I'm gonna buy some of this. This stuff is luscious. In soups, this stuff.
Probably just missed our man a little early, huh?
I know.
He's here, behind you.
Oh,
There.
Still here.
okay.
Still shadowing us. Trying to get. Oh, actually, this one's fatter. You got to soak this in water first, though, because if you put it directly into a soup, it won't soften up. It's made with it's either I can't remember. It's either tapioca or arrowroot starch. Anyway, it's wonderful. I love this stuff.
Well, let's get it done. We're gonna run out of time on the camera here. Oh, she's already working with somebody, huh? Try to get our kids playing there for a quick second.
I got it.
I didn't know you could get this in Korea. Man, I love this stuff.
Well, good. I'm glad I showed you something here.
Man, this is beautiful.
Oh, there's some more of that, Lajo. Is that?
That may be it. I think that may be it. That may be the one you want.
Oh, yeah.
Let me take a look at it.
Can you reach it over?
Sure. Yep, this is it right here. That's what you want.
Ah, okay.
That's what you want.
Yeah, this, you can pour the oil into what you're cooking, or if a serious pot of meat and vegetables, just use a spoon. But
Sure.
lots of times I'll just pour a little bit of oil on my eggs or anything like that. It's just wonderful.
It's got a lot of depth of flavor to it.
Oh yeah, I could do without all the peanuts though. And
Yeah.
you know, why do they throw peanuts in? You know?
Because the peanuts, if you've been eating this since you were a little kid,
No.
no, I mean, if you have been,
Oh.
if you've been eating it since you're a little kid, you crave a different variety of it. One time you want something with peanuts, sometimes you want something with a little bit of chicken inside.
Oh, okay.
It's just to give it a different variety, a different way to make the local things that you've been eating since you're a kid and you're sick of it. It's like a hamburger with
Oh,
pickles,
okay, yeah.
or a hamburger with cheese,
Got
or
it,
with
got it,
lettuce,
got
or with
it.
mustard, or with mayonnaise, or Thousand Island dressing. You want something different that day, so you get the peanuts.
Well, I just kind of ignore the peanuts because the Lajo is tremendous.
Yeah, I don't like the peanuts that much either.
Okay, where did our girl go? We gotta pay for this.
Hey，我先问你，
要买这个？
这一斤是多少？这一斤是多少？对，不要给我那个外国的价钱，给我那个本地人的价钱。
是啊，5块呀，5元。
一斤还是1公斤？
一斤，单斤。
公斤？
单斤。
半斤？还是一个？你可以给我一个半的公粮，好不好？
好。
OK， 给这个可以，这个是1斤吗？还是这是多少克？
这个7块。
7块。
哎。
这是多少克
？7块。
这个呀，多少克？我称一下哈。
Should have left. I didn't know we were going to stay here this long.
9块8。
我可以买，我不要买那么多的，我就想买一半。可以买一半吗？
一半，这吃不完呢。
我就是一个人。OK， 好，我买全部。那就你给我，我。OK。
We're gonna buy the whole thing, right?
OK，
好，9块，就给我9块，然后我买。如果你给我9块的话，我不买。那个袋子太小了，你可以给我大一点的。
我还有1斤
4块，那个17块。
我们分开买。
不要那个辣椒啊。
他要。我有辣椒
4块，那个7块，这个4块。
这是
这个是9块，
这个是9块。
10块，9块8，不是4块吗？
对，但是你刚给我打折一点点，打折一点点的。
啊
？7块。
哎。
这个7块，这是我的，7块，对不对？
对。
9块16块，16块。
这个的又是定位的哈。
这是我的，给我3块，对不对？
对。那个粉丝是什么？
谢谢。
什么东西做的？
那个粉丝啊？
不，这个他买的这个。
And did you get? Are you all set?
大米吗？
大米做的。
哦。 我以为是什么特别的那种，因为我看那个其他都是苕粉。
Everything's okay, right?
Yep.
Let's go.
特殊的米。
谢谢你。
不谢，慢走啊。
So James, I think we've got to wrap it up here. This place seems to be getting more crowded as we go. I think it's a left-hand turn to get out of here.
Right there.
Yeah, let's hang a left.
Do you know how to make? Make all the 腊肉、酱肉, the 香肠, and all the like the curry chop, all that stuff I can make. I can even make like the 独山虾蒜酱. I can make the 酱. I make some in my house right now. And then 辣油麦子酱.
啊，盐酸，独山的盐酸。
Well, James,
那个虾蒜的酱.
you interested in doing more shopping, or you're going to have to get back to your restaurant here? Okay. Huh? Pochi. Turkey.
Tuji means it means it's a free-range chicken, but those feet look too fat to me to be free-range. I don't believe it's Tuji.
Oh, okay.
The free-range chicken have very thin feet because they use their toes a lot. I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
Okay.
She's lying, I think. Don't believe it.
You know, I'm glad you're here because I wouldn't have known whether she was lying to me or not, you know.
She was exactly.
In fact, I didn't even know that she was selling free-range chickens.
Free-range chicken. She's claiming it's free-range chicken because the price is much more. People in Guizhou are very particular about the quality of their chickens.
Do you have Fugu steak?
What?
The black bone?
Yes. Oh, Fugu food, all the food. Yeah, Fugu. Yes. It's because of all the Chinese foods.
Do we need any vegetables?
The population of the U.S. is Asian, most of which are Chinese. So in California, it's 12%. I think 10% of the population of California are Chinese.
James, this place is got some very good prices here.
Let's go in.
If you want to take a look.
Yeah, so they do have that. It's not most Caucasian Americans won't eat it though because they think it's too weird.
Oh, maybe they think that the chicken might have been poisoned.
Yeah, or spoiled or something. Yes.
Well, I heard if they have good calluses on them, then it's a better chicken foot than.
Yeah. The feet have to have calluses and.
So the size of the callus on the chicken foot is one of the differences.
Okay,
huh?
and on the back, they should have a little spike on the back if it's a free-range chicken, and they should also be very thin. The toes should be thin from running around.
Ah, so they look for thin toes with big calluses then,
right?
Huh? Okay. Whoa.
Rambutan, pineapple, lychees.
Yeah, what are all these fruits?
Okay, here we go.
These are apples. These are fine.
These are standard apples.
Standard apples, and these are pears here, right?
A couple different kinds of pears.
Oh, the green and
these are pears, green, and these are the. Actually, I like these better, but they're both good.
okay.
And they have many different types of orange and tangerine products. Many.
Yeah, different
names.
sizes.
Each with a different size, different colors, different shapes. Each with a different name. Significantly
see.
different ones.
I just
1, 2, 3, 4,
These are-
5, 6. You see at least 6 or 7 different ones here.
Well, this is a fruit that bothers me. Is it a grape? Is this really a grapefruit?
And it is.
This is called Yodza.
Pomelo. It's a pomelo. It's a relative of a grapefruit. Yeah. A lot of times the ugly beaten up fruit is organic. So just because because it's ugly and beaten up doesn't mean it's a bad thing. That usually means it's a lot of times it means it's organic because it comes from a farmer that can't afford to buy the chemicals.
Oh,
which is good for us.
Which is good for us. Yeah.
Bad for him, good for us. Local cherry tomatoes, very good quality, very sweet, very nice, all year long.
You know, it's good to be here. If you go into a shopping center, the fruit and vegetables there are terrible.
Not as good as here. Yeah, they're
Yeah.
much better outside market. Way better.
Yeah, so the street markets are the way to go. A lot of foreigners are afraid of getting ripped off, though. You know, like I think our little friend was going to overcharge us for.
Only by 10 times.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those are lychees, starfruit, rambutan.
Starfruit.
Starfruit, well, because it looks like a star when you cut it.
Does it have an English name?
Starfruit.
Oh, starfruit. Oh.
Yeah, that's it. Because when you cut it, it looks like a star.
Okay.
Yeah. It's, of course, grapes. Those are,
What are
should be
these?
dried. Oh, those are rambutan.
Rambutan, is that in the West also, or no?
You can buy them. They're not native to the West, but you can buy them there, though.
Okay.
Those are kumquat. Oh, that's Logan fruit. Okay, that's Logan fruit. That's Logan fruit.
Okay, I can carry that bag again, Yifei. Thank you.
Oh yeah, that is. Okay, yeah, I didn't see that. That is. Okay, actually, that's Logan fruit. Sorry, that's not lychee.
Where?
I didn't
This
see
one
it,
here?
I didn't see it very clearly through the bag. Yeah,
Oh,
but that
okay.
is the rambutan there.
Okay,
I
this
still want
is
to find. I
the
still want to find
rambutan.
jujubes, and I'll tell you why when we find them. Oh, here's the mini bananas. I love these mini bananas.
Oh, those tiny things.
Yeah, bajiao, and this is xiangjiao. This is the big one. I like
These
the
are
small ones
xiangjiao.
better.
Okay.
香蕉，哎，香蕉，那米角，
Or bajiao.
Okay. What's the name of that big grapefruit that?
Pomelo.
No, the Chinese one.
柚子. And in Chinese, grapefruit is shiyou for west. Shi means yes. Shiyou.
Shiyou is.
Yozi means is pomelo, and then shiyou is grapefruit.
Shiyou is the western pomelo.
Yes, western pomelo grapefruit. And then many years. So so kiwi.
Do you know how to pick out? Do you know how to pick out a good pomelo?
Yes.
Shall we do that?
Sure. Those are very good.
Okay, what do I
What
need
you
to
want
know?
to look for is two things. Pomelos have a propensity for very thick skin, like it can be this thick sometimes. So it's got to be heavy for its size, and when you push, you shouldn't feel like it's sponge all the way through. So, okay, this one you push. Okay, this one seems pretty good. This one's better. This one's not good. This one, see, look how soft that is. This one's super soft. But see, look at this one. See, you push. I can't push it. I'm pushing the same
okay.
tension, but it's not going in.
So-
Whereas this thing is, oh man.
So the real soft ones are not desirable.
Right, no, you don't want that because that means it's all the white bitter pith inside.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, that one's pretty pithy. Now this one is a little pithy, but it's very heavy for its size, which means that there's a lot of fruit inside. You see, feel the weight of this one, and then versus the weight of this one. This one is much heavier. This one's like probably.
Let me try that.
50. Okay, feel this one,
Okay, that
heavier
feels.
the better.
and then now feel this one. Same size, but
Oh yeah.
see, there's probably at least a 6 ounce difference in that. So this has got 6 ounces more of fruit in it.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, big difference.
Yeah. Well,
This
so
guy's
this is
pretty heavy.
this is the
And
selection
you push,
then.
yeah,
Huh?
you push and it's not. This is not much.
For you, is there better?
This one's. Now this one for. Here.
So the firm
Oh, here we
skin.
go. Now this one. Okay, if you want a little bit smaller one, this one.
Yeah.
This one's really firm and really heavy.
Okay,
This
good.
is the winner right here. Now it doesn't. This does not indicate
I can-
sweetness. This just indicates the amount of fruit for the proportion.
We need to get one. I think that's our best one.
That's the
Yifei.
one. Yeah. It just an
So grab
indication
that,
of
would
the
you?
amount of fruit per
Yeah.
the entire weight. That's
This is
your
the
greatest
winner.
value.
Yeah, I could
Doesn't
come in here and squeeze these things all day, you know.
Like you, Peter.
does not indicate sweetness. Oh, this is snake skin fruit.
Snake skin
Yeah.
fruit.
Yeah, well, it looks like snake skin.
Okay.
Yeah, snake skin fruit, and it's not that good actually. It's just okay.
Oh, it just looks cool.
It just looks cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've had it before.
No, that's wrong. The
This is
tag
wrong.
is wrong.
That's not it. Yeah, but that's they have a snake skin fruit. It's
No, I. So.
okay. There it is. Successfully purchased a pomelo.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Jack. You're now the proud owner of a pomelo.
Pomelo, yeah. Joe Kwai. And then that's what's that translate to? About $1.30?
About $1.30, yeah.
Okay, good.
Significantly cheaper than pomelos in the U.S.
But, where is the pomelo? Oh, okay. Yes, yeah. Okay. This is the purchase of the pomelo. Okay. Okay, I believe. Oh. I had an old lady almost push me down in this store once. I was in her way and I was standing by a step. She gave me a little nudge and I fell off the step. And then the old man that was watching us just started laughing. You know, he thought that was the funniest thing in the world for a little old lady to almost push me down. Well, James, we're headed back to the apartment, I think. Do you want to come on up, or I got coffee and
I can go for a little
beer.
bit. I can go for a little bit.
Okay,
And then
well, you're
I
welcome.
need to go back to
This is one of the courtyards. They use it as a parking lot here.
a lot of cars in Guiyang and
Yeah.
parking places.
It's not handled formally. There's not that many
Well, they
places.
weren't expecting when the city was first planned. They weren't expecting to have this many cars this fast because the growth in China has been explosive economically.
Well, that's interesting that you should say that, because they're experiencing the automobile industry is giving them the same giving them the same growth boost that that it gave us in the 50s. You know.
Exactly.
You know, buy a car, and it was almost your patriotic duty to. Oh boy, she's got a heavy load. She got the
I like that
child on her back, yeah.
The little kid's got the blanket there.
That is the way to
Leggings
travel.
and blanket, so that's pretty cool.
That's the way to travel, on your mother's back, and you can see everything that she can see.
I don't know if my mom would be too happy with something on her back currently.
Yeah. But look at the load. Husband ought to be carrying some of that, huh?